24.3C. 24.3C is staring you right in the face. This is Mr. K's. We talked about the rise of Italy and the unification of Italy. Now we are going to talk about a modern Germany in the late 1800s, mid to late 1800s. The rise of Prussia. The rise of Prussia. It was the largest of the states in Germany, and it was in the northern part of Germany. So let's take a look at it. Prussia had a mainly German population. Prussia had a mainly German population. Vilhelm the First came to power in 1861. Vilhelm the First came to power in 1861. So imagine, as the United States is going to war, north and south, in a civil war half a world away, you've got Vilhelm the First ascending the throne in Germany. Wilhelm was supported by the Junkers. Notice how it's spelled, Junkers. Junkers, who were members of Prussia's wealthy landowning class. Remember, Frederick the Great, way back when, gave key military positions to the Junkers to win their loyalty. So the Junkers were members of Prussia's wealthy landowning class. Members of the wealthy landowning class. One such Junker was Otto von Bismarck. You can put down he's the Prussian Prime Minister. He's the Prussian Prime Minister. Wilhelm is the king, but Bismarck is going to be the Prime Minister. Who's higher? Well, it's Wilhelm. But Bismarck is going to build a modern Germany. You can put down that Bismarck was a conservative Junker, Junker, a conservative Junker. He is associated with a policy called realpolitik. You can put down it's the politics of reality. The politics of reality. It's tough power politics. No idealism. No idealism. It's not, oh, I hope things turn out well. It's the politics of reality. And he was a no-nonsense diplomat as well as a military dude. They would say he would rule by blood and iron. Blood and iron. I don't know if you want to put anything after it. The politics of reality. The politics of reality. You could put down he ruled without the consent of Parliament. He ruled without the consent of Parliament. Can you imagine that? You got a lawmaking body you have to defer to. He just ignored them and did what he wanted. And Wilhelm let him get away with it. And Germany's going to expand under Bismarck. In 1864, Bismarck took the first step towards molding an empire. He took the first step towards molding an empire. He formed an alliance between Prussia and Austria. Prussia and Austria. Most Austrians spoke German. They had common bonds, I guess. So it's an alliance between Prussia and Austria. They defeated Denmark and took the northern provinces of Schleswig and Holstein. I'll spell it for you. They defeated Denmark. It's like beating up a third grader. And took the provinces of Schleswig and Holstein. Ready for it? Schleswig. Schleswig. And Holstein. Holstein. So they're gaining more parts from other countries. In this case, two northern provinces of Prussia now. Bismarck is going to eliminate Austria. Man, they had an alliance and now they're going to, I guess, renege on it. Bismarck provoked a war with Austria over the two Danish provinces. Bismarck provoked a war with Austria over the two Danish provinces. It's also known as the 7 Weeks' War, fought in 1866, and the results were that Austria lost Venetia. Austria lost Venetia, Venetia. That's Venice, that's northern Italy. Prussia annexed more German territory. Prussia annexed more German territory. A-N-N-E-X-E-D. To annex means to add on. They added on more German territory. Now I want you to see a picture of this dude, Otto von Bismarck. Von is it's a title meaning nobility. So Otto von Bismarck. You can see that this guy who looks like a walrus wearing a spiked helmet, he's a no-nonsense guy. He's going to be a tough negotiator as well as a military dude. All right, the Franco-Prussian War. Bismarck manufactured another war by tricking France into war with Prussia and Austria. Bismarck manufactured another war by tricking France into war with Prussia itself and Austria. Known as the Franco-Prussian War, it united the German states into Germany. It united the German states into a modern Germany. So Germany is taking parts of France. 1871, at the captured French Palace of Versailles, you know that's the same palace that Louis XIV used to live in. That was his crib. It still existed. At the Palace of Versailles, King Vilhelm the First was crowned Kaiser or Emperor. So you can put down that a Kaiser means Emperor. This became the Second German Reich. The Second German Reich, R-E-I-C-H. Reich means empire. The Holy Roman Empire was the first. Guess which is the Third Reich? Yep, it's going to be Hitler's empire. All right, we're in the home stretch here. The balance of power shifts. In 1815, the Congress of Vienna established 5 great powers. It established 5 great powers in the early part of the 1800s, after Napoleon was defeated. By 1871, towards the end of the 1800s, however, Britain and Germany were clearly the most powerful, both militarily and economically. Britain and Germany were clearly the most powerful, both military and economically. So the European balance of power had broken down. The European balance of power had broken down. It began as a balance in the early 1800s, and towards the late 1800s, it's now going to shift, and you got Britain and Germany that are the top dogs. You know there's going to be a fight down the way. Sure you do. It's going to be World War I in the early 1900s. Only a matter of time. And it's only a matter of time before we come back. This is Mr. K's with 24.3C. 24.3C. I'm out.